Hello guys and welcome, my name's ShavedApe and I'm really bad at Counter-Strike. But I'm getting better! So much so that I've managed to rank up to the heady heights of Nova 1. Yep, that's right, I'm now a Nova 1. Now I started at Silver 4 and I've managed to make my way up to Nova 1. But I did down rank to Silver 3. So, you know, I guess I've got a relatively good idea of what it's like to solo queue because that's how I've done it so far. I've solo queued, and for those that don't know what solo queuing is, it's basically matchmaking in CSGO without any friends. I've done it all on my own. I've ranked up through the ranks, if you like, to Nova 1, which is not that high, but it's high enough, and I'll throw a graphic up on screen for anyone that's interested to see where I am now in relation to where I was and where I plan on going and so on. And I plan on going all the way up to Supreme. I'd quite like Global Elite, but I'll just settle for Supreme. And, you know, it's probably not going to happen. But hopefully, you guys are going to stick around with me and watch it happen. Because I'm going to post videos, you know, hopefully regularly, of me going through the solo queuing and getting up to Supreme. Now I'm looking for your help and feedback on this too. If you play CSGO and you can see that I'm doing something wrong, then by all means let me know. I do try and learn from my own mistakes anyway, which hopefully you will see. And I even watch back my demos and stuff. And well, yeah, when I know I didn't check a corner, I tell myself off, that kind of thing. So, you know, some of it I probably will already know, but it still doesn't hurt for you to let me know. And what you can see in the background is a demo from CSGO. And the reason I use the demo is, well, I was having trouble with DX Tory, so really struggling to record CSGO, and I'm hoping I'm getting that fixed, and that's why I'm going to start posting some videos. But as I say, what you see here is a demo. So in future, what you will see is my point of view. You'll hear me rage, because I do occasionally rage. Yeah, some of you may have seen that in the past. So you're going to see that. You're going to see, or get to hear at least, my rage. You're going to perhaps hear some of the comms from in the game. So occasionally when people do communicate, and well, anybody that's been silver knows that doesn't happen very often in the silvers. But hopefully it will happen a little bit more now I'm in the gold novas. And yeah, we shall see. And hopefully I'm going to work my way out of it. As I say, I'm looking for your help here too, because I'd quite like to get better at this game. But what this video also serves is some evidence for those that are stuck in what they call silver hell. Proof that you can get out of it. Now I did it relatively quickly, I have to say, and I'm quite proud of myself for that. I think I was about 26 or 27 games won. Probably played a few more than that, but in all honesty, I was doing relatively well. Because what I did, and here's the thing, because people will want to know, how did I get out of silvers so quickly and how did I manage it? Well, what I did was I worked on my aim. That's the first thing. I really worked on my aim. I thought I aimed for the head anyway. You know, anyone that's seen me play Battlefield will know that I talk about aiming for the head. And I tried to aim for the head most of the time, but in CS, definitely wasn't aiming for the head as much as I would like, and that I tried to improve. I also tried to improve the movement, which I still think is my biggest problem right now. I think my movement is broken as far as CS is concerned. In CS, you tend not to move when you're trying to place a shot, whereas in other games you move. So yeah, or try not to move too much, but you move all the same and can get away with it. In CS, you definitely can't unless you use certain guns. So I've tried to fix that. And how I did that? Well, first one, I've used a lot of deathmatch. I've played a lot of deathmatch. I really have. I mean, I managed to put over 1,000 kills on my StatTrack M4 just from playing deathmatch. I have used a lot of a map called Training Aim CSGO 2 by Stasis Theory. I do apologise if I got your name wrong, but yeah, anyway. Yeah, I've played a lot of his. It's the light version. If you're interested, there's a dark and a light version. I use the light, no idea why. And I use some specific settings. Now, the reason I use these specific settings is because I watched NIP's Freiburg, and he said use these settings, or he uses them. And I thought, well, if he's going to use them, it's good enough for me. So I went into the game and I made a few changes based on what I saw him do. And those changes are: I changed the static tar duration to 50, I changed the amount to 100, and I changed the delay to 0.25. So static tar duration is 0.50, amount is 25, delay is 0.50, and I change nothing else, and then I go from level to level in the game, doing level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4, and just trying to get out of the 100, try and get as many as I can. Now currently I'm probably doing about 50%, and I know Freiberg does about 80%, and he also moves quite a bit as well. He uses the AD scenario. I can't do that yet, I'm trying and I am practicing it. But as I say, that's how I got myself better aim. Now what that did for me is it improved my aim, obviously, but it also helped me to stop getting kicked, because I was no longer bottom fragging or close to the bottom. I was no longer pissing my team off, because I was actually killing a lot of people, and because of that I didn't get kicked, and because I didn't get kicked I therefore didn't get a ban on Steam, and so on and so on. So it really helped in that respect, and it seems to be, certainly from what I've read across the internet, that if you want to get out of silver hell you need to improve your aim. It's all about aim to get out of silver hell, and then once you get out of silver hell and you're into the gold novas and that sort of thing, then you got to start working on your communication. Well, here's the thing, I worked on my communication anyway, even in silvers, because I'm used to the communication side of things already. So because of that, I would make calls anyway, and I do that because, well, it makes sense to make calls. You know, even if your team isn't talking, make those calls anyway, because it might mean your team wins just because they heard you make a call, even if they can't be arsed doing it for you. So that's what I've done. So that's my way of getting out of silver hell. Hopefully that's going to help you get out of silver hell too if you're there, and if you're not, well, good for you, well done for getting out of it. But as I say, feel free to give me your feedback on other things I can do to improve, but also, yeah, you know, ask me questions and I will give you help if I can. I'm a noob at this thing and I'm trying my best to get better at it. So yeah, feel free to ask me questions about how I managed to break that silver hell, because I was never really in it, and yeah, I will answer them to the best of my ability. Now, for those of you that are out there that came to my channel for Battlefield, I do apologise, I'm not playing that Battlefield anymore, and there's a reason for that, okay? Very simply, Battlefield Hardline is unfortunately broken. The time to kill in it is fine, but the time to die is horrendous. 1 or 2 frames and you're dead, whereas it takes you a lot longer to actually physically shoot someone and kill them. So there's clearly an issue there, and when I talked to Dirty Death Dog on Twitter and said, hey, what's going on, why is, you know, are we going to see a fix for it? It's like, oh yeah, we're going to, you know, we've got a netcode fix in the making, we've already got it, blah 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 blah, yeah, don't worry about it. And then the patch comes out and it's not in there. So clearly they don't give a shit about the game, and therefore neither do I. So probably won't be playing any more Hardline, and well, Battlefield 4 is vehicle filled anyway. So that's kind of why I've made the switch to CS, but it's not the only reason. CS is a more skill-based game. Without a shadow of a doubt, you have to have more skill to play CS. And for me, that's something that I really wanted. I wanted to be able to play a game that would force me to be a skilled FPS gamer, if you like, because I've been there before and I want to again, I guess. Yeah, maybe I'm reliving my youth or something. So yeah, maybe I'm doing that, maybe I'm not. I don't give a shit and I don't really care, because I quite like the game. And with that, I'll say see you later, because, well, hopefully you're enjoying what you see on screen, and if you are, you'll come back, and if you're not, well, you won't. And either way, I thank you very much for your support thus far. It is going to be a lot more CS in the future. I will throw the occasional other game in there as well, but for the most part, I think I'm probably going to be playing a lot more CS. So hopefully you're okay with that, and if you are, thank you very much for sticking with me. And if you're not, thank you very much for the support so far. It's massively appreciated. I really do appreciate it. And I'm sorry I can't provide content that you're interested in. But as I say, this is the way I'm going with the channel. So yeah, thanks anyway. And I will see you soon. Or not. Thank you for watching, and if you haven't done already, please don't forget to hit like and subscribe.